Welcome to RSA San Francisco 2023. My name's Chris Cubbage. I'm the editor with the Australian Cybersecurity magazine, and it's great to be here on the last day of the RSA conference. Duncan Jones, head of cybersecurity for Quantinuum. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You guys have got a booth here. Maybe just an overview of RSA so far for the week for you, and a little bit about the company as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So briefly on the company, so Quantinuum is the world's largest quantum computing company.
Yeah.
And the reason we're at RSA is because one of our focus areas is cybersecurity. So we use quantum computers today to strengthen the encryption keys that are being used by organizations.
Can I ask, how much does it actually improve it in terms of the number of keys, or what's the kind of difference between traditional encryption that we have today versus quantum?
So what we do with quantum computers is we increase the quality and the strength of existing keys. So we typically integrate into existing cyber systems, and we make sure that the encryption keys that companies are using are mathematically provably unpredictable, which is a critical ingredient when you're building cyber systems.
Does it give us any resilience into the future in terms of future quantum computing?
Absolutely, yeah. So the way that we generate these keys is unpredictable today, but it's also unpredictable in the future when attackers have powerful quantum computers. And we also support these emerging quantum safe algorithms as well. So some of our customers are exploring those at the same time.
Does the customer profile change using quantum encryption? What's the sophistication of the customer, or is this just a normal sort of SaaS platform that they can then apply?
So you don't need to be sophisticated to be able to use the product. So we made sure that you don't need a PhD in physics to consume our keys. That being said, I'm finding the people that this resonates most with at the moment are those who are looking for that best-in-class security. So we're seeing a lot of interest from the likes of financial services and critical national infrastructure. And in fact, yesterday we had a really good talk with Thales and Wells Fargo talking about how we're bringing this into production.
And I suppose that makes the difference is between a competitive and the cybersecurity enablement of this. I don't know, how much comfort do you think it brings to the customer base that they're using quantum? Do they feel like that, is it rather than just the slang terms, do they really understand the difference that it's applying?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, first of all, we have to get over the hurdle where a lot of people don't think quantum computers really exist yet and can do anything. But once they realize that they're being used today for cybersecurity, I think it gives them a reassurance that they're taking a risk concretely off the table with quantum physics rather than what we usually rely on, which is just that things are complex and difficult to break. It's not the same thing as saying you can't break this unless you violate the laws of nature.
User experience, any impact on user experience, sort of latency on decryption, anything like that?
No, as you would expect, that's my answer. But the way that we integrate this thing is it enhances what existing systems are already doing. And so the user experience is seamless. The applications that use the sort of encryption layer are unaffected. We're just making sure that the foundations are as strong as they can possibly be.
So is that the only differentiation for you guys, is the use of quantum computing? Is there anything else within your company or your platform that you're doing other than just pure encryption?
I mean, the company as a whole is tackling everything that quantum computing can bring to the world. So chemistry, machine learning, language processing, we build quantum computers.
Yeah, so you're a quantum company, aren't you?
Yeah, we're a full stack quantum company. Yep. But in the cyber place, we've started with encryption keys because they are the bedrock of everything. And the way that we differentiate ourselves in the market is that we found a way to approach this problem where we can mathematically prove what we're doing. And that's what I think customers have been looking for. Okay. It's one thing to say you can do it, but it's another thing to prove it.
Absolutely. How have you found the show so far? I'm assuming you've been to an RSA before?
This is my first RSA.
Oh wow, welcome.
Yeah, I've done a lot of cyber conferences, but never RSA. It's exceeded my expectations, to be honest. We've had really good conversations. People dropping by the booth are engaged and interested. And we've done a couple of events with partners like Thales, and they've been very well attended, and I think that really shows that there's a lot of interest in quantum right now, understanding what it is, what the threat is, but also how it can help people.
Absolutely. I think that from an industry perspective, we've got a lot to learn on quantum, let alone just quantum computing, but then how it's actually applied in the cybersecurity context. Duncan Jones, you're the head of cybersecurity with Quantinuum. Thank you very much for joining us at RSA 2023 on MySecurityTV.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Thanks.